Greetings. Hey, it's Susie Q working with a lot of words. There's not that many words with these that we're doing right now, but there's a lot of words. All right. So back in 2008, I went into a poetry forum for the full year of 2008. And I think some of those were part of my Akashic records. I'm guessing, right? So all of that was extremely extraordinary, fun, and I enjoyed every morning getting up really early. I'm still an early riser, but I would be just taking a look at some other poetry or some other words or frequencies. I just start kind of framing some of those energies. And again, back in 2008, there was a British English woman here on the right side, and she was helping me. So that was really sweet. So we're going to get started with this one piece and see what you think. All right, years in the womb. A creation of something extraordinary, a renaissance of sorts, away from the busy nature of people and places, papers and passions and performing. In the darkness now, a faint and distant light, seemingly miles away, yet close enough to touch, guides to the place, the restful place, for a time of quiet consideration, a renaissance of sorts. All right. Yeah, so with all of that, it's been really kind of fun just kind of like looking at some of my old material that was back in 2008. And all of that has been really still with me. I have all of the written material. I've got so many different binders and things, and hopefully I'll maybe get into maybe a book, who knows. So, but it's really extraordinary when we're looking at some of these experiences from, maybe 16 years ago, and I'm still working with the same material and getting more guidance and getting more clarity about what's really meaning with this, with the Renaissance of Sorts. Now, the publisher there, he really loved this one piece, the Renaissance of Sorts, and he was kind of really excited about it, right? And so the more that we kind of dive into some of the words and some of the phrases and some of the spaces in between. So basically, when I'm working with my own written material, I'm just really taking a little bit of moment to pause and think, like, what else is happening with the Renaissance of Sorts, And that was kind of this kind of awakening experience with the Renaissance of Sorts. As all these things were kind of coming in, flowing in, and then flowing out. All of this energy that we're resting in right now is just so spectacular. And even if it's been like 16 years ago or 17 years ago, I just am like noticing that all of that material and all those words and all those empty spaces. Again, we want to get into empty spaces sometimes, right? So sometimes the words get in the way, or the tonality kind of goes away, but we want to have a little bit more space. So I think the Renaissance of Sorts was really a beautiful sentiment, and I've always loved just taking a look at the Renaissance of Sorts. It's been really kind of an epic experience to kind of notice, like, what else do I need to do with my written material, So I've been trying to do as much as I can with my written material, but there's just so many freaking pages, words, all kinds of stuff. But it's been my pleasure and joy to share some of those sentiments. And again, the Renaissance of Sorts was probably my top dog, but all of them are really precious. I've got tons of material from many years ago, so it's been really my privilege to share this with you, because I think, like, maybe you want to be doing something, maybe you want to be creating something. Do you write, or do you doodle? Do you go into painting or any kind of creative pursuit? All of that is really spectacular when you start noticing, I need to do something different. I need to create something. What is it? What else do I need to do? And for myself, I'm kind of like just a words person. I'm a wordy person, and I'm loving all of the words, and I'm also loving more about the spaces in between what has been told or said or seen. All of these energies are so spectacular. So we'll see you soon. And namaste.